Hello, my name is Petr Beňar from Technical University of Košice, and in this technical screencast I will present developers' reactions to the recommendations for the second review. In my presentation I will mainly react to the comment number 4, which was related to the integration of electronic services and dynamic modifications of the live event processes. I will demonstrate how the new activity can be added into the live event process, and then I will introduce a new service type and publish a new electronic service. Finally, I will demonstrate how the electronic service can be invoked from the personal assistant client. My example is based on the simplified process of the Get a Building Permit live event, which was implemented for the Slovak pilot case. At the beginning, this live event will consist of only two activities for sub-goals: obtain proof of land ownership and obtain statement from building office. In the first step, I will add a new sub-goal, get information about the land plan of the building area into this live event. Then I will introduce a new live event service, which can be used by the service annotators in order to publish services capable to achieve the get information about land plan. In the next step, I will publish a new electronic service for this type and invoke this service in the personal assistant client. Our electronic service provides information about the land plans. Currently, land plans are electronically published by the responsible offices on the various websites. We have implemented testing electronic service, which serves as the registry, and it locates the website where the land plan is published for the given building area. It is implemented as a standard web service using the SOAP protocol and described by the WSDL. As the input it requires location of the building area, and as the output it provides the link to the site where the electronic plan is published. This link will be then presented in the personal assistant client for the user. I will start my example with the personal assistant client. In the personal assistant client, I will select Get a Building Permit live event. Here we can see that this live event has only two activities: obtain proof of land ownership and obtain statement from building office. Now I will switch to the annotation tool. I will log into the annotation tool as a super admin. In the list of goal properties, I can see all goals currently registered in the AeG platform. I have already prepared the semantic description for the new goal, get information about the land plan of the building area. This semantic description specifies the capability without any preconditions. It means that only the type of the capability will be used to match services for this goal. Interface of the goal specifies the process which can be used to decompose goal into the sub-goals. This interface is currently empty, so land plan info goal will be not divided to sub-goals. In order to add this new task into the live event, we have to modify the interface of the live event. Currently, this interface specifies the process with two activities for obtain proof of land ownership goal and obtain statement from building office goal. I will add the new activity for the land plan info goal. Now, the process of the live event is updated and I can switch back to the personal assistant client. In the personal assistant client, I will start again this live event, and I can see the list of tasks was updated with the get information about the land plan of the building area. When I will start the live event, I can see that currently there is no service registered for the get information about the land plan of the building area, so I will switch back to the annotation tool to add new service. In the annotation tool, I will introduce a new service type which can be used as a template for a Get Land Plan Information services. I will create a new service template. This is automatically generated default goal, and I will modify it with the process for invocation of the electronic services. The first activity of this process receives input data from the user and sends it to the electronic service. The activity is annotated with the semantic annotation which specify the address of the web service and the transformation used to transform semantic instances to and from the service communication protocol. Second activity in the process will update the live event process with the request result. Semantic annotation in this case specify transformation used to generate HTML fragment presented in the personal assistant client for the semantic instance of the result. Now I can publish a new service. At first, I will select the organization for the new service. There are no services currently published for this organization, so I will create a new one. And specify the new template for the services. When the new service is created, I can assign the access point with the contact information about the provider of the service and specify the area of the special responsibility. So I will specify the Košice region and access point for the organization. I have created a new service which is not published currently, so I will publish this service. And from now, this service is available for the personal assistant client. So I will switch back to the personal assistant client. Back in the personal assistant client, I will start again the live event. And now I can see that the personal assistant client finds a new service for the task get information about the land plan of the building area. Since this is an electronic service, I can apply for this service online. Personal assistant client will generate the input form where it can specify all parameters required for the invocation of the electronic service. For our service, I will specify only one parameter, location of the building area. I can submit this data and generate the electronic request to the service. The service provided the following information, which are represented as the HTML fragment extracted from the result of the invocation. In our case, the service returned the URL, the location where the land plan for the Košice region is published. So I can follow this link and find more information about my case. And this is the end of my presentation. And thank you for watching this screencast.